Stop at First Bank of Nebraska to get our new Wahoo Warrior branded debit card. Every transaction gives back to Wahoo Public Schools. All you need is a First Bank of Nebraska checking account and ask for the Warrior card. For more information, go to firstbankne.com. First Bank of Nebraska, serving our communities, investing in you. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
And here we are live at the Bob Devaney Sports Center. This is Wahoo Area Broadcasting's presentation Also, a BSDN live presentation of the C1 State Championship game between the Wahoo Warriors and the Minden Whippets. Both teams are on the court warming up. We have about 2.5 minutes left until we'll have starting lineups. We'll join the PA announcer at that time. The Wahoo Warriors are the number 6 seed coming into the state tournament. 2 days ago on Wednesday, they beat the number 3 seed. And then yesterday, in a thriller, 5-set thriller, they were able to win and beat the 2 seed in the tournament. And now they're facing the number 1 seed, the defending champions, Minden Whippets. So last year was Minden's first championship in Class C1. They've had 2 prior to that. Also, Wahoo has 3 state championships in the last 10 years. Their championships were in 2017, 2018, and 2020. So this will be their first time to return to the championship final since 2020. So we'll have game time here coming up shortly in about a minute and a half, and we'll have the starting lineups for you, and then we'll get ready for the state championship game between Wahoo and Minden.
Rivalry Apparel in Wahoo's excited to celebrate their 5th anniversary the month of October. Stop in to say hi to the Rivalry team or go to rivalryapparel.com now to get your gear for fall sports. Then be on the lookout for winter sports apparel for your favorite local teams and schools. Rivalry is open Tuesdays, Thursdays 10 to 6, Wednesdays, Fridays 10 to 5, Saturdays 9 to noon. Call 402-870-0780 for any questions. The team at Rivalry Apparel wants to help you have a winning season. We are your biggest fan.
Welcome back to the Bob Devaney Sports Center. 2 teams are about ready to go to the back line, and we'll be ready for the starting lineups. Right now, Wahoo is huddled with their coaching staff. Both teams are on the north side of the court. We'll be seated on the north side. On the left side, on the near side, will be Minden. On the far side would be Wahoo. Once Wahoo joins on the court, Minden is already out there ready. And the TV broadcast here in the Bob Devaney Sports Center will be announcing each of the athletes, and we'll join the PA announcer for the starting lineups. Here in the Sports Center, they're doing a light show and a highlight reel of both teams before they get started, showing highlights from yesterday. Right now they're featuring Minden on the scoreboard. Fans all along have their phones up and the flashlight on so it can flash for them. It's got to be quite an experience for both teams to be here in the Sports Center where Nebraska Huskers play, and to see a presentation like this where they're on the court and both crowd is cheering. And now they brought the house lights up, and we'll have the starting lineups.
7, number 16, Wahoo Public Warriors. And the 36-1, number 1 seed, Minden Whippets. The NSAA is proud to recognize Farmers Mutual of Nebraska and all NSAA corporate partners for their outstanding support of NSAA activities, especially Nebraska Orthopedic Center, the NSAA's orthopedic and sports medicine partner for Lincoln Area Championships. Ready to join the University of Nebraska's starting lineup? Email admissions at nebraska.edu today and find out how the University of Nebraska can help you be your best. And now, let's meet the teams. First up, here are the Wahoo Warriors. Number 2, Izzy Nuss. Number 3, Elena Esteguro. Number 5, Audrey Fuego. Number 8, Chloe Krasuski. Number 9, Chelsea Larson. Number 10, Gretchen Seagren. Number 11, Cameron Saber. Number 12, Faith Davis. Number 13, McKenna Smith. Number 15, Claire Emerson. Number 23, Katie Ruth. Number 27, Ava Bowers. Number 31, Kira Johnston. And number 32, Gracie Fairbanks. The assistant coaches are Mallory Lindstrom, Miranda Stedman, and Kelsey Sestak. The head coach of the Warriors is Katie Peterson. And now let's meet the Minden Whippets. Number 2, Lila Emery. Number 9, Kinsey Bland. Number 10, Meredith Johnson. Number 11, Aubrey Eulis. Number 13, Maddie Camery. Number 16, McKenna Betty. Number 17, McKenna Anderson. Number 18, Rebecca Lipka. Number 20, Leah Petty. Number 25, McKenna Starkey. Number 31, Allie Cedarberg. Number 32, Carmen Kremke. Number 34, Riley Eden. And number 35, Kaylee Carr. The assistant coaches are Buffy Cameron, Allie Lovett, Jaden Redson, and Allie Brosowski. The head coach for the Whippets is Julie Renka. Today's officials are Larry Janis and Chuck Goebbels. The bench official is Kelly Steele. Our line judges are Stephanie Williamson and Tara Klassen. And now, let's play state championship volleyball!
Both teams have come to center court. They've shake hands, getting into their pregame huddles, and will be ready here for set 1 of the championship game here in Lincoln, Nebraska, Bob Devaney Sports Center. So it will be a tough game for Wahoo today. Minden has lost 5 sets total for the season. They're 36-1, including the last 2 wins here in the state playoffs. So Wahoo will have their let's say, task ahead of them. Both teams look loose, dancing to the music as they get ready. High fives all along. Liberos have been subbed in for Minden, and we're just waiting for Wahoo's libero to be subbed in, and then we'll be ready to go. Looks like Wahoo will get to serve first here as the visiting team, the number 6 seed facing the number 1 seed Minden. It's a libero, Elena Estallo, ready to go. A couple dribbles and away we go with the first point of the championship final. It's on Minden's side with a back row attack. Off the hands of Wahoo and out, and that's a point for Minden. Right away, Minden went to a back row attack. And now we're ready with Minden up 1-0, just underway here in the state championship final. Serves across, Wahoo handles it, sets to the middle, off the hands of Minden. Minden has it up and setting out to the outside. Cross-court kill. Minden with their second point. Serving right now for Minden is Mila Emery. She is a junior for Minden and one of their key leaders. They have 2 top players. It'll be Camry and Emery. Serves away. Wahoo handles it, taps it across, and down. First point for Wahoo in this championship final. Minden up 2-1. Izzy Nuss is subbed in and will be serving here for Wahoo. And Izzy's serve is away. And it's an ace. Minden tried to get it, but it was a nice floater that sunk right in front in the middle of the court. Not able to handle that after the first touch was Minden. Izzy has her first ace of the game. And Izzy is serving again. It's across to the middle, this time handled by Minden. Out to the outside, tapped across. Wahoo has it up. Setting middle, tapping it back corner and getting the point. So that is Gretchen Seagren getting her first kill. Just in the middle and tapping it long into the near corner. Izzy is back to serve again. Wahoo has its first lead, 3-2 here in set 1, just underway. Again down the middle by Izzy. Minden handles it, goes to the middle. And that is a point for Minden. Hit it into block and went down on the Wahoo side. Meredith Johnson is serving for Minden. Staying on the near side of the court and dribbling and now serving. Right down the middle to libero for Wahoo. Wahoo handles it, back row attack. In a bit of trouble is Minden, but able to get it back on the court and just set a free ball over. Wahoo handles, sets to the outside. Off the hands, diving stop by Minden. They set to the outside, blocked, and point for Wahoo. Wahoo getting the first block of the game. Minden was able to set that up and push the set to the outside, but Wahoo had 2 blockers there ready and got the point. Serve is away again. Wahoo up 4-3. Minden sets middle and gets the kill. Chloe Kozeski was the serving on that previous point, but Minden did tie it up at 4-4. Minden's ready to go on the far corner of the court, right on the Nebraska end. Wahoo has it up, setting from the back line and just a free ball over back on the Minden side. Minden will set middle and get the kill. For Minden, that is one of their leaders on the court. That is McKenna Starkey, a middle, that got that point. And now Minden serving again. Wahoo is able to receive. Set to the outside and cross court. It's up. Libero has to set for Minden. Blocked by Wahoo again. That is Audrey Wado getting the block. The setter. And back to serve is Gretchen Seagren. We're tied at 5 here in set 1. Gretchen's serve is away. Down in the middle. Tipped over on 2. But into the net is Minden, and that's a point for Wahoo. Wahoo takes the lead, 6-5. And Gretchen will be serving again. Gretchen likes to stay in that near corner, right down by the in, and between the in and the E is serving, and it's away. This time Minden gets it across, and it's out. And that is another point for Wahoo. Wahoo's up 7-5. Gretchen will continue to serve. She moves back to that corner again. And her serve is away. It's a cross. Minden handles it with the bump serve. Cross court, but not able to get the kill. It goes back on the Minden side after the first touch. Wahoo is able to dig it again. And just middle taps it across. Back to Minden. Minden has outside. Cross court kill for Minden. Wahoo had 2 blockers up, but able to get it inside the block and down on the cross court kill. And now Minden serving 6 to Wahoo's 7. Server is going down about the middle of the line, and it is long. That one was close, but it was long, and Wahoo gets the point on the service error. Wahoo's now up 8-6 in set 1. And we have your setter, Audrey Wido, back to Wido is ready to serve. It's a cross. Minden handles it to the setter, to the outside, down the line, but out. And that's a point for Wahoo again. Wahoo up 9-6 with Wido still serving. She serves at about the middle of the court, takes about 4 or 5 dribbles, and is ready to go. Serves across, handled by Minden, back set to the near side, blocked again by Wahoo. Wahoo just dumps it across. Good heads-up play by Wahoo. After the block, it just got tapped back to him, and they're able to get the long kill. Wahoo taking a nice lead here with the run by Wido. Up 10-6, Wido is serving. It's a cross, Minden is able to handle to the outside hitter, tapped over. Wahoo has it, setting, and serving to the middle, and getting the kill. That is McKenna Smith getting the kill. And that's our first timeout here in set 1 with Wahoo taking 11-6 lead on the Wahoo Area Broadcasting and BSDN Live.
Rivalry Apparel in Wahoo is excited to celebrate their 5th anniversary the month of October. Stop in to say hi to the Rivalry team or go to rivalryapparel.com now to get your gear for fall sports. Then be on the lookout for winter sports apparel for your favorite local teams and schools. Rivalry is open Tuesdays, Thursdays 10 to 6, Wednesdays, Fridays 10 to 5, Saturdays 9 to noon. Call 402-870-0780 for any questions. The team at Rivalry Apparel wants to help you have a winning season. We are your biggest fan.
Here at the Bob Devaney Sports Center on Championship Saturday, it's the state final between Minden and Wahoo. Wahoo has a 5-point lead here in set 1, with Audrey Wido still serving. Minden took its first timeout, sensing that after a 4-point run by the Wahoo Warriors. So both teams are back on the court. The Wahoo prep band getting the Wahoo fans ready to go, and Wido is ready to serve. And we're back with action here. And the serve is across. It's a good one. Minden handles it, setting to the middle. And not getting the point is Minden, and the point goes to Wahoo. The run continues for Wahoo, up now 12-6. The middle tried to go cross court, but hit it out. And Wido's ready to serve again. Bunny hop serve is across, back to the corner. Just tapping across is Minden, but getting the point. That was a tough handle for the setter for Minden, but she was able to tap it over to a hitter, and the hitter was able to get the kill. And now Minden 7, Wahoo 12. Here in set 1. Bunny hop serve is away, right down the middle to Wahoo. Wahoo is able to set, and 2 blockers up against it, but back on the Wahoo side. Wahoo now goes to the pin. Blocked there also, back to the pin, and blocked a 3rd time by Minden, and that's a point for Minden. 3 consecutive blocks there by Minden. Wahoo will need to make an adjustment to get around that block or set to a different area. Both times Minden had 2 blockers up. Now the serve is across. Taps the net and down on the Wahoo side. That's a point for Minden. Minden 9, Wahoo 12. Minden on a 3-point run. It's set 1 here at the Sports Center. And Minden serving. Back to Wahoo. Wahoo's able to get it up. Back set to the middle. Blocked by Minden. Bump set by Wahoo. Wahoo go into the pin over the block, but saved by Minden. Minden dumps over on one. Now Wahoo returns the favor. It's back on the Minden side with the set. Across, Wahoo digs. Wahoo sets. Wahoo hits into a block, and it's a point for Minden again. The defense is really stiffened up here by Minden. Wahoo's going to take a timeout and regroup. Wahoo's ahead 12-10. Minden's on a run. We'll be back after this.
Wahoo State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits that make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC.
Vandy Sports Center presenting the championship final between Wahoo and Minden. Wahoo is up in the first set, 12-10. Wahoo just took a timeout as Minden was on a 4-point run, sparked by excellent defense with 2 blockers up against the Warriors on every shot at the net. Those blocks were coming down on the Wahoo side. Now Minden's ready to serve again. Both teams are on the court. Referee notes that both teams have taken 1 timeout, so 1 timeout left for both teams. And with the whistle, we are away again. Minden serving. Wahoo's able to receive it. Not able to get it on the set, and that falls on the Wahoo side. So Minden is coming all the way back. Now it's, actually it ended up being a point. Wait, the scoreboard is wrong here in the arena. They awarded it to Wahoo on the board, but Minden is still serving. So it's 11-12 with Minden serving. Wahoo's able to receive and hit across into the block and out on the Minden side, off the Minden players, and that is a point for Wahoo. Thankfully, they've corrected the scoreboard here, and it's now Wahoo 13, Minden 11. And that's McKenna Smith back to serve. She serves in the middle of the court and runs up to the line and serves it straight down the middle. Minden's able to handle it, set outside, and it's across. McKenna with the dig, and going middle, but double blocked by Minden again. So back out to the outside. Wahoo gets it across. Minden setting up the attack. They go cross court, dug by Wahoo. Wahoo sets and taps it over. Now it's on Minden to do a bump set and to the pin. Cross, no. And actually a lift called on Wahoo, and that would be a point for Minden. So players were down on the floor for Wahoo on that, and then ended up lifting the ball. So now it is Minden 12, Wahoo 13. Minden now serving, and it's across down the middle. Wahoo's able to handle it and tap it across. Minden now sets with a bunt out to the outside, way outside, but able to hit it across. Wahoo will set and dump on second, but Minden's ready for it. Now back row attack by Minden. Easy one for Wahoo to handle. Wahoo sets, going back row also, and long and out, and that's a point for Minden. We're tied at 13. Tied at 13 here in set 1, state final. Both teams hoping to win here and take the championship. C1. Serve is away. Wahoo's able to handle it, set middle, and tap it across. That is up for Minden. Minden hits it into the Wahoo block, and it falls on the Wahoo side. Minden takes the lead, 14-13. Wahoo seems a little more tentative with that block against Minden, and is trying to go up and around it and tapping over. But the defense is there ready on Minden to dig those taps. So now we're ready to go. Minden will be serving up 14-13. Right down the middle, Wahoo handles it. Got a set to the pin, down. And that's a point for Wahoo. Just how you always draw that up. And Wahoo's able to just get the point right away. Went inside the double block that time and able to get the point. So now we have Elena Estayo ready to serve. Serve is away. It was short but good. Minden handles it with the long way, but able to get over to Wahoo. Wahoo sets middle, taps it across, long, and gets the point. That's a kill for Gretchen. Gretchen Seagren gets the kill, and Wahoo will keep on serving ahead now, 15-14. Elena back to serve. Serve is away. It's cross court. Minden handles it, goes to the middle, taps it long, and gets the point. So Minden ties it at 15. Tight one here in set one for the championship. Minden looks ready to go. There's Mila Emery serving for Minden. Wahoo has it, sets it on the outside. Strong hit, but Minden able to dig it. Minden goes cross court and gets the kill. Minden takes the lead, 16-15. And Emery will be serving again for Minden. Takes a couple dribbles and now runs up to the line, and the serve is away. Wahoo is able to handle it and set. Up to the outside, cross court. Diving save by Minden. Minden will just tap it over. Wahoo has to save that one. Back at the outside and across. It's on the Minden side with a pump set to the outside. Wahoo's able to dig that one, but close to the net, able to save it and tap it across. Minden now on their side, across on two. Wahoo now will set middle into the block and tap it over with Wahoo, and Minden now to the outside. Wahoo saves it. Long rally going here, but looks like Wahoo's going to get the point. So in the last play there, Wahoo was able to go back row with the kill from the back row into the block, but off to the side on the Minden side, and point for Wahoo. And now Wahoo is serving. Serve is across. It's a good one. Minden able to handle it, setting middle into the Wahoo side and down. That's a point for Minden, and Minden once again goes ahead 17-16. Now Minden's ready to go. They have a substitute in to serve. Dribbling on the near corner and ready to serve now. It's going cross court, and it's an ace. Wahoo not able to handle that one. And Minden will now take a 2-point lead here in set one, 18-16. Server for Minden again is in the near corner and is hitting it across court again. Wahoo handles, able to get the set ready, and across. Blocked by Minden. It's back on the Wahoo side. Wahoo again will hit. That one's long, but dug by Minden. Minden hits it across. And what is the call? Call is that it was into the antenna. That's a point for Wahoo. Kaczynski's back to serve for Wahoo. Wahoo down 17-18. Chloe serves. It's across. Minden just taps it over. Now it's on the Wahoo. Wahoo dumps across on two. Minden's ready. Cross to Wahoo. Joust at the net, and it's down on the Wahoo side. Point for Minden. Minden takes a 2-point lead, 19-17 here in set one of the state final. The libero is back there to serve for Minden. And it's across. Wahoo's not able to handle it, and that's an ace for Minden. Now Minden's up 20-17 in set one. And that's a timeout for Wahoo. We'll take a timeout with them here on Wahoo Area Broadcasting and BSDN Live.
Bring home happy from the Wahoo DQ. We have a large variety of ice cream cakes for any occasion, made with vanilla and chocolate soft serve and filled with hot fudge and cake crunch. Grab-and-go cakes are available for last-minute parties, or call ahead and have one specifically designed for you. We also keep boxes of Dilly and Buster bars, which are great for keeping in your freezer, at home, and snacking on throughout the week. Stop into the Wahoo DQ today for your cake and novelty needs. The Wahoo DQ is located at 1122 North Chestnut Street in Wahoo.
And we're back here at the state final at the Bob Devaney Sports Center. C1 state final between Minden and Wahoo. Wahoo held the lead early, but now Minden has gone ahead here in set one, 20-17. Minden is the first to 20. Wahoo just took a timeout, their second and last timeout of set one. Both teams are returning to the court. Both teams utilizing the full minute of that timeout. No one returned early. Both teams stayed in their huddle right until the buzzer sound. Now they've taken the court, and the libero for Minden is ready to serve. Just waiting for the ball, and we'll be underway here. Minden up 20-17 in set 1. Wahoo ready to receive and has a different defense ready to go. Able to dig that one is Wahoo. Wahoo sets it outside. Blocked again by Minden. The defense coming up strong. Since Minden was down early, they have stepped up the blocks. They had 2 blockers up and able to stop Wahoo in that one. Serve is away again. Wahoo handles it. Dumping across on 2 and getting the point is Wahoo. Now in that instance, Audrey had no choice but to dump that across on the 2. It was high, it was long, but then she took advantage of that and just hit it onto the Minden side. Now we have Gretchen Segren back to serve, and serve is across for Wahoo, down 21-18. Minden sets, fires into the block, but Wahoo has it saved. Set by Segren, down along the line, tipped by Minden, and that is a point for Wahoo. Went down the line, but off the hands of Minden on the near side, and it was out. So Gretchen gets another serve, now down to 21-19 is Wahoo. Minden handles it, back set, tapping it across into the hands and down on the Wahoo side. After tapping it on the block, the blockers tried to then bump it back up, but not able to get a handle on it. Minden up 22-19 in set 1. Minden ready to serve. Servers away. Down the middle, Wahoo handles it, and it's an overpass. But on the Minden side, they'll set to the outside. Wahoo scrambling to handle it. They are able to set across. Minden digs it. Minden sends it over on 2. Now it's on Wahoo. Wahoo sets middle, taps it across. Minden handles. Bump set for Minden. Minden hits it down the line. Wahoo digs it. Jousts at the net. Up on the Minden side. Minden now hits it into Audrey. Audrey blocks it, but then back over to the Wahoo side. Wahoo sets. Dumping into the corner. Minden diving save. Knocking into the Wahoo side and getting the point. Minden getting that long rally point and going up by 4, 23-19. Wahoo is out of timeouts and will just have to keep on playing here. Wahoo will need several points here. Do not want to go to set point. And now the set is away. It's 23-19. Wahoo handles it. Setting outside, down. Still on the Wahoo side after the block. Wahoo will tap it across by McKenzie. Set Minden. Setting Mendel, tapping it out, and point for Wahoo. Block was up by Wahoo. So tried to tip around the block, and it went out. So now we have Audrey back to serve. Wado will be serving. Down 20-23. Servers away. It's a long back of line. Set by Minden into the Wahoo block. Wahoo brings it back up. Set Wahoo. Kill down the line, but out. That one was wide and down the line. It is set point for Minden here in set 1. Up 24-20. No room for error for Wahoo. Need to get all the next 4 points to tie it back up, or Minden will take the first set. Serve is away. Able to handle it there. Along the back line is Wahoo. Wahoo, free ball over. Minden runs and miscommunication, and it falls. So that free ball was just right where no one was ready for it, and able to get the point was Wahoo. So now we have McKenna Smith back to serve for Wahoo. Down 21-24. No service errors. And there is no service error, but it's across. Minden sets middle. Down. McKenzie's able to dig it. Now Wahoo taps it across into the middle. Up on the Minden side. Minden hits it. Dug by Wahoo. Wahoo sets. Near side. Tapping across. Minden digs. Minden sets. Hits. Cross court and out. Wahoo still alive. Down 22-24 in set 1. And that is a timeout by Minden, and we'll take a timeout with them here on Wahoo Area Broadcasting and BSDN Live.
At Medicine Man Pharmacy, we aspire to be the pharmacy provider confidently chosen by our clients for their family's everyday health needs because of our expertise, integrity, and honestly, consistently exceeding their expectations. Reliability, bright spot, value, integrity, community building, and so much more can be found at Medicine Man Pharmacy of Wahoo.
We're back for set 1 of the state final between Wahoo and Minden. Minden is up 24-20 21-22. Wahoo has the serve. It'll be McKenna Smith serving as soon as they rejoin the court. The timeout is over. Minden took the timeout after Wahoo scored 3 in a row to get this one to be tight here in set 1. No room for error. It's set point for Minden. They're up 24-22. McKenna will need to get the serve in every time to try to tie it up and take the lead, but down by 2 now. Now the referee calls for the serve, and we're away again. Serve is across. Minden has it back line, setting, back row attack across. Dug by Wahoo. Wahoo sets it and hits it across, and that's back on the Minden side. Minden back set. Minden hits, and it's a kill, and it's a win of the first set for Minden. Minden takes the first set. Minden Whippets take the first set here in the championship final. We'll be back in a moment for set 2 between Minden and Wahoo.
The outcome of a legal case can have long-lasting ramifications on your finances, quality of life, and community standing. Choosing the right law firm to represent your interests and your rights is of the utmost importance. The law offices of Brome, Lindell, Freeman County, and Gloucester traces its history of providing legal services to residents of eastern Nebraska back to 1893. So give us a call at 402-443-3225 or stop into our office in downtown Wahoo, Nebraska today.
Stop at First Bank of Nebraska to get our new Wahoo Warrior branded debit card. Every transaction gives back to Wahoo Public Schools. All you need is a First Bank of Nebraska checking account and ask for the Warrior card. For more information, go to firstbankne.com. First Bank of Nebraska. Serving our communities, investing in you. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
At Anchor Insurance, we know your personal life and business needs the right management and insurance to succeed and grow. Give Eric E.J. Hancock a call at 402-858-0557 or stop into his office at 136 East 5th Street in downtown Wahoo, Nebraska today for all of your insurance needs.
Wahoo State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits that make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC.
And welcome back to the Bob Devaney Sports Center, where BSDN Live and Wahoo Area Broadcasting is presenting the Class C1 State Championship game between Minden and Wahoo. Wahoo fell in the first set to Minden. Minden taking that set 25-22. And again, Minden is defending state champion, number 1 seed here today against Wahoo, which is the number 6 seed. Both teams are on the court. They're getting ready to go here. The down judge is going through both lineups, make sure everyone's set, and we'll be subbing in the liberos for the middles, and we'll be away we go. Just waiting for the down judge to give the word. Minden will have the first serve here, as Wahoo started off the game serving earlier. And for Minden, it will be Mila Emery serving. Wahoo will need to take this second set. They do not want to go down 2-0. And the serve is away, and Wahoo has it. Wahoo sets it outside and taps it across. Pancake save by Minden, and it's back to the Wahoo side. Wahoo sets it cross court, but Minden digs that out and sets for their own into the block. Somehow Minden keeps it going, and back to the Wahoo side. Wahoo now will set middle into Minden's block, and it's this time down, and Wahoo gets the point. Wahoo crowd is excited to see that one. Kabitsky getting the kill in the middle for Wahoo. Now Alina is back to serve for Wahoo. Ahead 1-0 here in the second set. Serve is across. It's a good one. Minden handles it. Sets middle and down the line, and that's a kill. Kill for Minden, and we're tied at 1 here in set 2. Minden will sub in a substitution for the serve, and we'll be ready to go. Couple bounces of the ball, serving on the near side. Serve is across, down the middle to the Wahoo side. Wahoo sets, middle. Gretchen taps it across. Minden has it up. Minden will go outside, cross court. Great dig by Wahoo. Joust at the net, but back on the Wahoo side. Wahoo now hitting back into the net, and a point for Minden. That ball didn't make it over, went right into the ribbon and back on the Wahoo side with 4 touches. Minden gets the point, and now Minden will be serving here again on the near corner and into the middle of Wahoo side. Wahoo sets middle and off the hands and out on Minden. That's a point for Wahoo. We're tied at 2. Tied at 2 in set 2. Minden took the first set. Wahoo looking to take a second set here in the state final at the Bob Devaney Sports Center. This serve is away. Izzy serves that one by Wahoo. Setting on the side. Diving save by Wahoo on their side and able to get it across. Blocked, but back on the Wahoo side. Wahoo will set outside into the block. Back into the Wahoo side and down. And that's a point for Minden. They'll go up 3-2. 2 blocks against Wahoo on that point, with the second one finding the floor on the Wahoo side. Now it's being served by Minden. It's across, short, but Wahoo able to handle it, and now they will set middle, blocked by Minden. Going outside, not able to get the point is Wahoo. Another point there for Minden. Minden has 2 blockers on every shot, so Wahoo will need to either go cross-court around it or find their way there or go to a few more dinks. Now we have the serve across. It's a good one. Wahoo is able to handle it, setting back row, and Minden now handling it, setting middle, off the hands of Wahoo, but up. Wahoo will set and tap it across. That's middle of that side, dumping it across, and getting the kill is Minden. Minden will lead 5-2 here in set 2. Wahoo will take an early timeout, try to regroup. Minden's up 5-2 in the state final, and we'll be back after this.
Stop at First Bank of Nebraska to get our new Wahoo Warrior branded debit card. Every transaction gives back to Wahoo Public Schools. All you need is a First Bank of Nebraska checking account and ask for the Warrior card. For more information, go to firstbankne.com. First Bank of Nebraska, serving our communities, investing in you. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
We're back here for the state final championship in Class C1 between Minden and Wahoo. Minden has a 5-2 lead here in set 2, and they lead in sets 1-0, taking the first set 25-22. Wahoo calls an early timeout to try to regroup as Minden is taking a 3-point lead. Wahoo's just now rejoining the court. Timeout is just now over. Minden only spent about 30 seconds in their huddle and returned to the court. Wahoo took as much time as they could. And now we're ready to go with the libero serving for Minden. On the far side, extreme corner, just inside the line, is serving, and serve is away, and it's long. So the timeout worked to ice the server there, and Wahoo gets a point. We're now 5-3, Wahoo down. Chloe is ready to serve for Wahoo, and it's away. Minden able to receive it, tapping across the middle on the Wahoo side. Wahoo sets, Wahoo hits, but not able to get the point. It falls on the Wahoo side. Minden will get that point and get the side out, and now up 6-3 here in set 2. Using as much of the court as they can there is Minden, running up and serving. That's a long one, but Wahoo's able to handle, setting back. No blocker was there, but it ended up out. One of the few times Gretchen's had a good look with no blocker, but just outside of the line. Minden's up 7-3 in set 2. Serves across. Wahoo handles, setting, dumping across into the donut, and out after a scramble by Minden. Officially a 2-hit on the second hit by Minden, and Wahoo will take that point. And Gretchen Seagren will be back to serve for the Warriors. Down 7-4. It's a long one, but Minden able to handle it and set outside. Cross-court kill by Minden. And now Minden will be serving again, up 8-4 in set 1. Excuse me, set 2. And the serve is away. It's down the middle, handled by Wahoo. Wahoo dumping across on 2. Minden sets it up. Now it's back to the Wahoo side. Bump set by the libero to the outside, into the block and down on the Wahoo side. The defense by Minden has been tough, and Wahoo takes another timeout here. They're out of timeouts in set 2. Down 9-4. We'll take a break here on Wahoo Area Broadcasting and BSDN Live.
Rivalry Apparel in Wahoo's excited to celebrate their 5th anniversary the month of October. Stop in to say hi to the Rivalry team or go to rivalryapparel.com now to get your gear for fall sports. Then be on the lookout for winter sports apparel for your favorite local teams and schools. Rivalry is open Tuesdays, Thursdays 10 to 6, Wednesdays, Fridays 10 to 5, Saturdays 9 to noon. Call 402-870-0780 for any questions. The team at Rivalry Apparel wants to help you have a winning season. We are your biggest fan.
We're back here at Bob Devaney Sports Center for the Class C1 State Championship game. Minden is leading 9-4 versus the Wahoo Warriors. Wahoo just took their second timeout of set 2, so they will have the rest of this set without a timeout. They did not want Minden to open up a big lead here, and so they've used their timeouts early. You can only think they're trying to adjust for these blocks. Minden's blocks have been up against Wahoo, and Wahoo not able to get through it. So now Minden is serving, and we're away again. It's on the Wahoo side, back line set, and just free ball over by Wahoo. And it won't make it there, and that's a point for Minden. Wahoo's in trouble right from the start there. The serve went long and not able to get it back up forward. So now again, Minden serving 10-4, and the serve is away. Back line, this time able to handle it, and across is Wahoo. Minden now setting it up to attack. Down the line, and it's a kill for Minden. Minden up 11-4 here in set 2. They look very confident now, able to get the kill there, and the serve is ready to go. Couple dribbles, and the serve is away. Wahoo's able to handle it. Near court, set, middle, down on the Minden side. Minden does have it up. And long from Minden on that hit, and that's a point for Wahoo. Wahoo gets their 5th point. Minden has 11. And that's Wado. Audrey Wado back to serve for Wahoo. Hoping to go on a run like she did in the first set. That serve is across down the middle. Minden handles and tapped across by the middle. And falling on the Wahoo side. So almost a joust at the net, and with the second touch not going anywhere on the Wahoo side, it fell down onto the court. Now Minden is up 12-5 in set 2 of the state final. That's the whistle to serve, and the serve is away. Serving down the middle. Wahoo handles it. Setting middle, hitting it. When Minden able to dig, just a bump set. Middle hits it across. Wahoo has it up and ready to hit it across into the block, but back on the Wahoo side. Wahoo again will try into the block. Minden this time will collect. Bump set and attack into the net, and it's down. That is a point for Wahoo on 4 touches. That ball never got over the net on the 3rd touch, and Wahoo's able to get the point. And now we have McKenna Smith back to serve for Wahoo. Wahoo down 6-12 here in set 2. Down 1-0 in sets against Minden. Serve is away. Minden's able to handle that, setting outside, across court, but Wahoo able to dig it. Wahoo now with their attack, kills long, but in. Minden now will set it up in a cross court. Wahoo able to dig, dumping across on 2. But called on Wahoo with the net violation, and that's a point for Minden. Minden up 13-6. Couple dribbles here by Minden, and now the serve is away. Serve is short and down the line. Overpass, big hit twice by Minden. So somehow Wahoo was able to dig the first hit on the overpass, but that one went over, and Minden again then fired it down right at the 10-foot line, getting the point. So here goes the serve by Minden, up 14-6. Wahoo handles it, sets outside, going long, but it's long. Minden will set outside, into the net, down on the Minden side. Point for Wahoo. Libero for Warriors is back to serve. Eshadillo ready to serve. It's away into the corner. Minden handles it, back set, cross court. Wahoo handles, bump set, back row, across to Minden. Minden will set to the middle and down. Kill for Minden on that one. That was Maddie Camry getting the kill for Minden, and Minden will be serving 15-7. And the serve is away from Minden. It's down the middle. Wahoo sets and middle, and able to fall on the Minden side. First touch by the middle blocker up front, but it then trickled back to the back of the court, and that's a point for Wahoo. Izzy Nuss is back to serve for Wahoo. Down 8-15. Serve is across. Minden setting in the middle of the court and getting the kill. It was off the net there, about 7 feet, but right in between blockers on the Wahoo side and finding the court on the Wahoo side. Now the libero for Minden will be serving up 16-8. Serve is away. Down the line. Wahoo's able to handle, back set. Back over to the Wahoo side. Wahoo now will attack. Dug by Minden. Minden will go to opposite side of the court into the block on the Wahoo and down on the Minden side. Wahoo getting the block there, their third block of this set. And Warriors will get the point. Down 9-16. Kaziski back to serve, and the serve is away. Minden handles it. Going to the middle, into the block, but Wahoo handles it. Wahoo sets outside, into the block and back row. Minden back set, Minden across. Wahoo digs it up. They'll have to have a long set from the back line and just a free ball over into the corner. Minden handling it, back up and down the line, and that's a kill for Minden. So the middle is able to hit that in between two Wahoo blockers and into the back row. Back row is not able to get that one up, and it with the tip out on Wahoo. Now the serve is away from Minden, up 17-9. Wahoo will dig that one, setting outside. Aggressive hit, but Minden able to save it. Back on the Wahoo side. Wahoo will go on 2. Gretchen tries to get the kill, but Minden able to keep it up. Wahoo keeps it up somehow against the net, and we'll just tap it across into the middle. It's on the Minden side. Libero bump sets, back row, in and down on the Wahoo side. Wahoo had 2 blockers up on that back row attack, but it did trickle off their hands and inside the block and the net and down on Wahoo. Minden up 18-9 here in set 2 with the serve. Serve is across. Wahoo handles it, back set, and in trouble there and into the Tina. Minden able to get that point. They're up 19-9 here in set 2. Whistle blows, and now the serve is away. Back row handles it. Bump set by libero Wahoo. Wahoo gets a cross-court kill by McKenna Smith. So out of system play there, but McKenna got a great hand on that and able to get the kill. Now Seagren back to serve for Wahoo. It's a cross, and it's going to be an ace. On the first touch, Minden was diving for it. That ball really on the floater sunk at the 10-foot line. And Gretchen Segren able to get the ace here. Down 11-19. Wahoo is down. Wahoo serving. It's across into the middle, this time handled by Minden and just tapped across. Wahoo gets a hand on it, and then Smith hits it long. That's a point for Minden. Minden's the first to 20 here in set 2, up 20-11. Mila Emery to serve for Minden. Minden's serve is away. It's down the middle, handled by Wahoo. Wahoo will go middle attack. Minden will pop that up and go back set into the Wahoo block and down. Getting the point is Minden. Minden up 21-11 here in set 2. Minden took the first set, set 1 of this championship final. Looking to go ahead by 2 sets if they're able to get these last 4 points. It's on the Wahoo side after the serve. Wahoo will tap it over and on the 4th touch. And that is a point for Minden. So the first touch on the Wahoo side went into the net, and Wahoo was in trouble after that. Now Minden is up 22-11. And the serve is away. Serving to the back corner. This in trouble is Wahoo, but Wahoo's able to tap it over. Good play by Smith just to get it across. Tapped across and down on the Wahoo side. Minden is up 23-11 here in set 2. Wahoo is out of timeouts. They've been out of timeouts from early in this set trying to prevent this run. But Minden does have a commanding lead, 23-11 here in set 2. So this one is across. Wahoo is able to handle it. In system set to Smith. Minden able to keep it up and tap it across into the side of Minden, and it's down and in. So it was tapped on the block by Wahoo, and the ball just sort of rolled on the Minden side and down. 2 Minden players there thinking it would go out, but it stayed in. Now Audrey Wado serving for Wahoo. It's on the Minden side. Minden will set middle and across. Wahoo will go chase it on the back line, and Smith will tap it across. Minden will back set. Cross-court kill for Minden. Tapped into the hands of the blocker and down on the Wahoo side. That is a point for Minden. Minden is up 24-12. Anderson back to serve for Minden. Minden has set point up 24-12 over Wahoo. Serve is across. Wahoo handles it. Jumping across on second is Wahoo. That is back on the Wahoo side. Wahoo has it. Set middle. Gretchen goes corner. Not able to get the point. And off the block, Minden is able to get the point. Minden will take set 2, 25-12. And we will take a break here after Minden takes the first 2 sets on Wahoo Area Broadcasting and BSDN Live.
At Medicine Man Pharmacy, we aspire to be the pharmacy provider confidently chosen by our clients for their family's everyday health needs because of our expertise, integrity, and honestly, consistently exceeding their expectations. Reliability, bright spot, value, integrity, community building, and so much more can be found at Medicine Man Pharmacy of Wahoo.
The outcome of a legal case can have long-lasting ramifications on your finances, quality of life, and community standing. Choosing the right law firm to represent your interests and your rights is of the utmost importance. The law offices of Brome, Lindell, Freeman County, and Gloucester traces its history of providing legal services to residents of eastern Nebraska back to 1893. So give us a call at 402-443-3225 or stop into our office in downtown Wahoo, Nebraska today.
Stop at First Bank of Nebraska to get our new Wahoo Warrior branded debit card. Every transaction gives back to Wahoo Public Schools. All you need is a First Bank of Nebraska checking account and ask for the Warrior card. For more information, go to firstbankne.com. First Bank of Nebraska, serving our communities, investing in you. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Rivalry Apparel in Wahoo is excited to celebrate their 5th anniversary the month of October. Stop in to say hi to the Rivalry team or go to rivalryapparel.com now to get your gear for fall sports. Then be on the lookout for winter sports apparel for your favorite local teams and schools. Rivalry is open Tuesdays, Thursdays 10 to 6, Wednesdays, Fridays 10 to 5, Saturdays 9 to noon. Call 402-870-0780 for any questions. The team at Rivalry Apparel wants to help you have a winning season. We are your biggest fan.
At Anchor Insurance, we know your personal life and business needs the right management and insurance to succeed and grow. Give Eric E.J. Hancock a call at 402-858-0557 or stop into his office at 136 East 5th Street in downtown Wahoo, Nebraska today for all of your insurance needs.
And we're back live at the Bob Devaney Sports Center in Lincoln, Nebraska for set number 3 of this championship final between Wahoo and Minden. Minden was able to take the first 2 sets, and now going into set 3 are 1 set away from a state championship and defending champions and would go back-to-back. In their way is Wahoo. Hoping to get the reverse sweep here. They will need to sweep the last 3 sets in order to get their 4th state championship in the last 7 years. We are ready to go here in set 3. Elena, the libero, is back there ready to serve, and the serve is away. Minden handles it up along the net there, and just a free ball over. Wahoo will set up their offense, tacking in the middle, tapping and pass behind the block. Minden will set up outside, dug by Wahoo. Wahoo will dump across on the second touch, and Gretchen Segren getting the kill. Wahoo will go up 1-0. So maybe that'll be a tactic here by Wahoo, trying to avoid that block from Minden and attacking early. Serve is away. It's on the Minden side. They will go back row attack. Wahoo able to dig it. Set middle and down on the Minden side. Wahoo out quickly with 2 points. Up 2-0 here in the third set. Again, Wahoo needs to take all the remaining sets in order to get this state championship. Student section right behind the server there, encouraging. Serve is away. Handled by Minden. Back set, cross, able to dig but not get the second touch is Wahoo, and that's a point for Minden. Initially, Wahoo dug that ball, but then went to the far side of the court, and 2 players chasing, not able to get it. And now Minden has their first serve of set 3, and it's away. Able to set in the middle, and strong kill by Gretchen Segren. That is a point for Wahoo, up 3-1. That was a quick set by Wado to Gretchen, and Gretchen gets the kill. That may be the way to get around that block again. Now it is across. Izzy's serve is there. It's on the Minden side. Minden will just tap it across. Dug by Wahoo. Wahoo will set outside into the block. Back to the setter of Wahoo. Wahoo will go to Gretchen. Gretchen taps it across. Minden dumping across on second. Now Wahoo returns the favor, but it's back on the Minden side. Minden, no one there to get that ball, and it's point for Wahoo. So went to the setter on the Minden side. Setter went outside. However, the outside hitter had collapsed in on defense and was not there. So Wahoo's now serving up 4-1. Serve is across. Dug by Minden. Cross. Overpass, and Gretchen Segren makes them pay on that one. Huge hit by Gretchen. And now Wahoo is up 5-1 in this third set. Great start by Wahoo. Hoping to get this third set and keep their state championship hopes alive. It's across. Now setting outside Minden. Blocked by Wahoo. Gretchen getting the block. She is doing everything for Wahoo at the moment. And Minden will take the timeout with Wahoo up 6-1. And we'll take a timeout here on BSDN Live and Wahoo Area Broadcasting.
Wahoo State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits that make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC.
And we're back here at the state final between Wahoo and Minden. And for the Class 1 state final, Wahoo is up in set 3, 6-1. Minden took a timeout to stop that run by Wahoo. And now Wahoo is returning to the court. Minden took the first 2 sets, so Wahoo is down 2-0, and this is a must win. Every set at this point is a must win for Wahoo to get that state championship. The horn is sound. Minden has only 1 timeout left in set 3. Wahoo has both of their timeouts. Izzy Nuss is ready to serve. She is ready to go, calling for the ball from the ball girl there, and here we go here. Wahoo up 6-1. Servers across. It's a good one. Minden has to dive for it in back row attack. Into the Wahoo block and down on the Wahoo side. So Minden able to stop that run with a back row attack and getting the point. Aaron Johnson serving for Minden, substituted in. Aaron will dribble along the nearest corner. Minden down 2-6. Servers across. Libero will receive there on the Minden side. Big hit and another kill for Gretchen. Gretchen Seagren getting numerous kills at the start here of set number 3. Now Wahoo is back to serve. That is Chloe Kapitsky. Servers away, down the middle. Back set by Minden into the block and down on the Wahoo side. Not able to stop that one with Wahoo. And looks like Gretchen may have been injured a little bit on her hand there, but is saying she's fine and will continue to play. Minden is serving down 3-7. And the server's across. Libero has to take it on the Wahoo side. Wahoo would just tip it across, not falling to the ground, but Minden able to keep it up into the net, and that is a point for Wahoo. Out of system there for Minden and not able to get that one across. A bit of a concern. Gretchen is still looking down. Maybe it's a contact issue. Maybe her contact had fallen out, but looked like she has it back in. Tells the bench she's okay and she's ready to serve. So Gretchen Seagram in the near corner will be serving ahead 8-3 in the third set. That's a set by Minden and a cross into the block by Wahoo. Back on the Minden side, Minden will once again try. This time tapping across. Wahoo keeps it alive and tapping across to Smith into the donut, and that's a kill. Nice court awareness by Smith. Just tapping it over the block and into the middle of the court. And now Gretchen has continued to serve here, up 9-3. And that is across into the middle. Blocked and down onto the Wahoo side. Wahoo able to save it. Going across on 2 and getting the kill is Audrey Wado. And Seagram is still serving, up 10-3 in set 3. This is a tale of a different set, and now Wahoo taking a nice lead. And getting the ace. 2 players from Minden went down for that. Neither one leaping to get it. And now Wahoo up 11-3 in set 3. We'll take a timeout by Minden, and we'll be back here in a moment on Wahoo Area Broadcasting and BSDN Live.
At Medicine Man Pharmacy, we aspire to be the pharmacy provider confidently chosen by our clients for their family's everyday health needs because of our expertise, integrity, and honestly, consistently exceeding their expectations. Reliability, bright spot, value, integrity, community building, and so much more can be found at Medicine Man Pharmacy of Wahoo.
And we're back here at the Bob Devaney Sports Center. It's set 3 between Wahoo and Minden. Wahoo is up 11-3 in set 3. Minden took the first 2 sets, and now in set 3, Wahoo is in a must-win situation. And as I said earlier, Gretchen Seagren is taking over this game, getting an ace right before that timeout. She is still serving for Wahoo. Up 11-3, and her serve is away. Minden able to handle it, going to the middle, and getting the point is Minden. That time Minden was able to set quickly to the middle. Middle came up and just hit it cross court and got the kill. Now Minden is down 4-11, but with the serve. Serve is away and hitting the line judge and out. That is a point for Wahoo. Wahoo up 12-4 in set 3. Back is Audrey Wado to serve for Wahoo. Audrey's serve is away. It's along the line. Up to the setter. They're set middle. Wahoo's able to handle it after the block. Wado goes quickly to the middle and gets the point. That is Cameron Slather getting the point there in the middle for Wahoo. And Audrey Wado back to serve again. Minden is out of timeouts, so no more timeouts for Minden, and now the serve is away. Handled by Minden, going outside, into the block. Diving save, but not able to handle it on the second touch is Wahoo. The libero came out of nowhere, diving to get that one. But the ball did fall where the setter, Audrey, was not able to get to it. Minden will now be serving down 5-13 in set 3. Serve is away. Wahoo handling it. Aubrey setting across on 2. Pancake save by Minden and just tapping it across. Libero will need to bump set for Wahoo. Gretchen trying to come in to get that one, but will not. It will go into the net. Oh. The call is that Minden was in the net, and the point will go to Wahoo. Wahoo is up 14-5. And McKenna Smith is back to serve. Smith with the serve. Up 14-5 is Wahoo. Minden handles that. Set, middle, going to the corner and down on the Wahoo side. That's a point for Minden. So quick set to the middle. Middle just tapped it into the near corner and able to get the point. So Minden has the serve down 16-14. This serve is across. Wahoo able to handle. Long run for the setter and will fall on that side. Minden gets the point. So we're in trouble after that first touch there. The touch was way tight to the net and in the corner. Not able to keep it alive. So down 7-14, Minden serving. Wahoo has it up. Wahoo will set in the middle, back row attack. Minden will dig that. Back row middle and out on Minden. That is a point for Wahoo. Setting right to the middle, but the middle shot was wide to the far side, and that's how Wahoo got the point. Elena is back to serve for Wahoo. The libero serving ahead, 15-7. Minden's able to handle, setting to the outside into the block of Wahoo. Wahoo has it up, bump set, and across. Oh, 2 players hitting each other from Minden, but they both get up. Just tapping it over is Minden. Wahoo's able to set up an attack with Gretchen Smith just hitting it long. Now it's back over to the Minden side. Minden pushes it in tight and gets the point. A collision in the middle of that set or point by Minden, but both players look to be okay. And Minden will have the serve down, 8-15. Serve is across. Wahoo handles it. Setter has it to Gretchen. Gretchen taps it across. Minden now will have to bump set and hit it. Wahoo digs. Bump set by Wahoo. Back row attack. And it's out. Smith just hit that one long. And that's a point for Minden. Minden now down 9-15. Minden is ready to go. And is across. And that's an ace. Ace for Emery. Minden getting the ace and now bringing up and tightening up this third set. It's 10-15. Wahoo up. Emery still serving for Minden. It is across. Wahoo's able to get this one up. Up to the outside. Hit strong into the block and back. Now Minden will try to hit it into Wahoo's block. Able to set is Wahoo. Wahoo dumping it back corner and getting the kill is Gretchen Seagren. So definitely going to Segren when they can, when she is in the game here in the front row. And now we have Izzy Nuss ready to serve for Wahoo. Up 16-10. Minden able to handle this one. Joust at the net. 2 jousts at the net. Winning the second one is Minden and getting the point. Minden now 11, Wahoo 16. So while Gretchen is in the game, Wahoo will want to take advantage of that and try to run up the lead again. Now the serve is across by Minden. Wahoo has it, hitting on that side, but a point for Minden. Ball never got across the tape there, and that's 4 hits on Wahoo. Right away is Minden ready to serve, down 12-16. Couple dribbles, and now Minden will be serving from the near corner, hitting across into the middle. Wahoo has it up, setting outside, back to Kapitsky. Kapitsky's shot is back up and dug by Minden. Minden will just dump it across, somehow saved, and down on the Minden side. Minden hits it across. That is a tight one. Somehow Minden gets it across, hitting it over. Now set by Wahoo. Gretchen has no choice but to free ball it over and gets the kill on a free ball. Wahoo getting that point, now up 17-12. Wahoo serving. Chloe's serve is across. Minden able to set and get the kill off the tip of Wahoo. Minden now 13, Wahoo 17. The libero for Minden is back. Bulis is serving for Minden. Down 13-17 in set 3. Wahoo's able to handle it. Bump set and just tapping it across. Now it's to Minden. Minden hits it into the block. Wahoo keeps it alive. Quick set to Gretchen. Gretchen will get the kill. That one went into the block, trickled along the net, then came down on the Minden side. Now Gretchen Segren back to serve. Up 18-13. Segren working quickly, hitting it across court and gets the ace. 2 players on the Minden side touch that ball, run into each other at the same time, and Segren able to get the ace. Segren ready to work quickly, and as soon as she's able to is now serving. Serving down into the middle. Minden handles this one, back row attack and getting the kill, and the winner is there, Minden. Minden's down 14-19 in set 3. Minden took the first 2 sets. If they win this set, they get the state championship. Wahoo needs to get this set to stay alive. Wahoo now has the ball on their side. Audrey will dump it on and get the point. With the kill there is the setter, Audrey Wado. And Wado will be back to serve here, up 20-14. Remember, Minden has only lost 5 sets all season. This would be the 6th set they dropped this year if Wahoo's able to handle this one. So now it's on the Minden side. Minden will dump it into the donut and get the point. So Minden now has 15. Wahoo has 20. Minden has the serve. Wahoo setting up the defense here. Couple dribbles by Minden, and now the serve will be away. Serve is to the middle of the court. Right to the setter, going middle, and getting the point is Wahoo. Perfect setup, in-system play to the middle. Middle got it into the block. The block not as effective this time for Minden. Now Wahoo will be serving, up 21-15. Serve is away, Minden handles it. Set from the 10-foot line, going to the middle. That one is tipped by Wahoo and out. Point Minden. Minden up 16, Minden down 16-21. Wahoo needs set number 3 as they're down 2-0. Minden has the serve, taking a few dribbles. Now it's across to the Wahoo. Wahoo will receive, set middle. Minden digs it. We'll just tap it across. Wahoo has it. Setting up the set. The attack into the block and down on the Minden side. Aggressive hit there by Chloe Kapitsky and getting the kill. Warriors are up 22-16. They're taking an angle there, was Chloe off the block and getting the point. Now the serve is away by the libero from Wahoo. Minden will set up the attack. Ooh, dug by Wahoo. Now setting up middle. Kill Wahoo. Gretchen Seagren getting another kill. That's her 13th in this match. By far and away the leader for Wahoo Warriors. And now Elena is back to serve once again for Wahoo, up 23-16. Hoping to take this third set. Is across. Minden handles it. Setting outside, tapping across. Wahoo taps it up. Libero has to set. And just trying to free ball over and not able to get it over is Chloe, and that's a point for Minden. That first hit was just trouble for Wahoo, not able to get it across, and now Minden is serving down 17-23. Wahoo handles the serve. Set middle. Strong hit by Gretchen. We're waiting to see if there was a tip. There was not. That is a point for Minden. Yep, clearly the replay shows it was between two blockers, no touch. Now Minden is serving, down 18-23. In trouble here is Wahoo, but just tapping it across. Minden now has it. They will set all the way across the court and tap. Wahoo is able to dig. Set to outside and tapped across is Chloe. Now Minden will have a shot at their attack. Just tapped across. Both team not able to set up a hit. This time around, Wahoo hits it across. Minden back set. Dug by Wahoo, but not able to get it on the second touch. Minden gets the point, and that's 19-23 here in set 3. Wahoo will take a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them, with Wahoo still up 23-19 on BSDN Live and Wahoo Area Broadcasting.
Stop at First Bank of Nebraska to get our new Wahoo Warrior branded debit card. Every transaction gives back to Wahoo Public Schools. All you need is a First Bank of Nebraska checking account and ask for the Warrior card. For more information, go to firstbankne.com. First Bank of Nebraska, serving our communities, investing in you. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Okay, resetting the game where we're at here. Wahoo is up 23-19 in set number 3. This is the state championship final for Class C1. Minden is up 2-0. Wahoo needs this set if they're going to continue in this match. If somehow Minden comes back and wins this one, Minden will be back-to-back state champions in Class C1. Wahoo is back on the court. Wahoo took that timeout. Wahoo has one more timeout left. Minden took all of their timeouts early in this set and has no timeouts left. Minden has the serve. They're down 19-23. Referee blows the whistle, and we're ready to go here in set number 3. Serve is across. It's down the line. Wahoo handles it. Set by Wahoo across court. Minden able to dig. Minden sets, tapping it across. Bump set by Wahoo to the back row. Back on the Minden side. Minden will go middle. That one is in. It looked long, but it was on the back line. Called in by the back judge right away. Minden down 20-23. Must win for Wahoo on this set 3. Minden serving, and now it's away. Going to the libero on the Wahoo side. Wahoo sets middle into the block, but back on the Wahoo side. Wahoo sets again, goes long. Minden able to save that one. Back set, Minden. Wahoo digs, set, strong hit and kill for Wahoo. Wahoo has set point in set 3. Seagren getting the kill, going to the back upper corner. Izzy Nuss substituted in for Wahoo. She has set point up 24-20 in set 3. They're all a must win now for Wahoo. Into the net, service error, and that is a point for Minden. Minden is now got 21, Wahoo 24. Still set point for Wahoo. Fans on their feet, Wahoo cheering on their team, chanting and clapping. Hoping to get this last one and extend this match. Now the serve is away by Minden. Serve is across. Wahoo handles it. Set, back set. tapping it across. There's a whistle, and that is a point for Wahoo. Wahoo takes set number 3, giving Minden their 6th set loss of the season. And we will go to set 4 here in the state championship between Wahoo and Minden. We'll be back in just a moment on Wahoo Area Broadcasting and BSDN Live.
Rivalry Apparel in Wahoo is excited to celebrate their 5th anniversary the month of October. Stop in to say hi to the Rivalry team or go to rivalryapparel.com now to get your gear for fall sports. Then be on the lookout for winter sports apparel for your favorite local teams and schools. Rivalry is open Tuesdays, Thursdays 10 to 6, Wednesdays, Fridays 10 to 5, Saturdays 9 to noon. Call 402-870-0780 for any questions. The team at Rivalry Apparel wants to help you have a winning season. We are your biggest fan.
Wahoo State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits that make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC.
At Anchor Insurance, we know your personal life and business needs the right management and insurance to succeed and grow. Give Eric E.J. Hancock a call at 402-858-0557 or stop into his office at 136 East 5th Street in downtown Wahoo, Nebraska today for all of your insurance needs. Bring home happy from the Wahoo DQ. We have a large variety of ice cream cakes for any occasion, made with vanilla and chocolate soft serve and filled with hot fudge and cake crunch. Grab-and-go cakes are available for last-minute parties, or call ahead and have one specifically designed for you. We also keep boxes of Dilly and Buster bars, which are great for keeping in your freezer, at home, and snacking on throughout the week. Stop into the Wahoo DQ today for your cake and novelty needs. The Wahoo DQ is located at 1122 North Chestnut Street in Wahoo.
This is the Class C1 State Championship game, broadcast live on Wahoo Area Broadcasting and BSDN Live from the Bob Devaney Sports Center. Wahoo and Minden are in a battle here in the championship final. Minden took the first 2 sets. Wahoo was able to counter and take the 3rd set. And now both teams are on the court ready to go for set number 4. They are all a must-win for Wahoo at this point. If they want to get the state championship, it would be their 4th in the last 7 years. For Minden, if they take this set, they will go on to be back-to-back state champions in Class C1, and it'll be their 3rd state championship overall in volleyball. Both teams are on the court. Both liberos have been subbed in for their middles. We're ready to go. It will be a serve for Minden to start the match. And this set is just about underway here on set 4, championship final for Class C1. And the serve is away. Wahoo handles it to the middle setter. Segren dumps it across. Minden able to handle it. Minden, big hit by Minden, but Wahoo able to scramble and save it, and a free ball over. Now Minden will set up their attack out to the outside. Tip just past the blockers and down on the Wahoo side. Minden takes the first point here in set 1, or set 4. Minden back to serve quickly. And the serve is now across. Wahoo's able to get it up, set to the back row, and onto the Minden side. Minden bump sets, and from the back line, and that is a kill for Minden. Little miscommunication there on the Wahoo side. Looked like the player on the net could have gone for that, and then the back row was confused. Then it just fell on the Wahoo side. Now Minden taking the first 2 points here in set 4. And the 3rd ball is across. Wahoo will set it to the middle. Back line for Minden, but able to attack. Wahoo able to dig. Set to the back row to Smith. Smith's ball is across, but Minden able to dig. Minden gets a cross down the line, and that is a point for Wahoo. Minden went down the line on the inside of that block, but it was just out on the far line. Now Wahoo is serving for the first time here in set number 4. Izzy Nuss serving. Cross the net onto the Minden side. Minden hits it into the block. Able to save it is Wahoo, and a free ball over. Minden able to dig, setting to the middle, and a big hit and down on the Wahoo side. Block looked a little late on that one, and Minden was able to just unload and getting the point. Minden up 3-1 in set number 4. After a couple dribbles, now Minden is serving across, going cross court, and that's an ace for Minden. Just wasn't handled cleanly on the first touch by Wahoo. And Minden will be serving up 4-1 here in set 4. Remember, in set 3, Wahoo went out to a quick and early lead. On this one, set 4, Minden's taking an early lead, up by 3. Serve is away. Wahoo has it up and will roll shot across and get the kill. Kapitsky getting the kill there, just with the roll shot. Not much he could have done with it, but it was just placed perfectly. And a diving Minden not able to save it. Now Chloe's back to serve. And the serve is away. Handled by Minden. Minden bit out of system and will just tap it across. Wahoo is able to dig. Set across, and Minden able to handle. Minden will just bump it across. Back on the Wahoo side. Wahoo will hit it into the middle, into the block, but Minden has it up. Minden will go middle, bouncing across the couple of blockers on the Wahoo side and down. So that is a point for Minden. Minden up 5-2. And that ball looked like a ping pong there, right in the middle of the court. Hit between both blockers on the Wahoo side and falling on the Wahoo side of the net. Now the serve is away. Minden up 5-2. Make that 5-3. Wahoo getting the point on the service error. Ball was just below the ribbon on the net. And now the Warriors will be serving. Gretchen Seagren. Gretchen's serve is away. Minden's able to handle it, but just a roll shot over. Wahoo dumping across in 2 and getting the point is Wado. Kind of lulled them to sleep there. All of Minden was spread out on the court, just waiting for the hit, but it never came, and Wado just dumped it across. And now Gretchen will be serving again, switching it up, going near line, and now Minden just getting it across. Wahoo able to keep it up. Gretchen Smith hits it. That's across. Now it's Smith just tapping it over, and Minden getting the point. Minden up 6-4. Able to get 2 points back there was Wahoo, but with that point, now Minden up 6-4 in set 4. Serve is away. Wahoo sets. Dumps it across. Minden able to keep it alive. Minden will hit it across down the line. Wahoo digs it. Set to the outside. Smith will hit it, but it's still back up on the Wahoo side. Smith again will hit it. Back on the Minden side. Minden will set middle and crush it down there. Block was up on the middle, but they were able to go on that side. It is a timeout called by the Wahoo Warriors, and we'll take a timeout here on BSDN Live and Wahoo Area Broadcast.
At Medicine Man Pharmacy, we aspire to be the pharmacy provider confidently chosen by our clients for their families' everyday health needs because of our expertise, integrity, and honestly, consistently exceeding their expectations. Reliability, bright spot, value, integrity, community building, and so much more can be found at Medicine Man Pharmacy of Wahoo.
We're back here at the Class C1 State Championship game between Wahoo and Minden. Minden is up 2-1 over Wahoo. We're in the 4th set. Wahoo is down in this set 7-4. Minden has the serve as Wahoo just took their first timeout of set 4. Minden has both of their timeouts left. So in set 3, Wahoo was able to get the win on that set, but went out to an early lead and able to maintain that lead throughout the set. In set 4 now, Minden is taking a 3-point lead. Wahoo taking the timeout, trying to hope to stop this run, keep it close. It's do or die here for Wahoo. They must take set 4 and go to a set 5. Serve is across. It's to the middle of the Wahoo defense, and Wahoo now will set middle and just a free ball across. Minden setting it up to the middle and tapping across. Wahoo able to handle it. Pump set by the libero and tapping across down into the donut, but Minden able to handle it and roll shot across. Back on the Wahoo side. Wahoo will set outside. Smith will hit it, but Minden able to dig into the block. Somehow Minden keeps it alive and go free ball across. Wahoo again with the chance. Smith hits it. Minden keeps it off the floor and just a free ball back. Wahoo's had several chances, but Minden's defense too strong. Smith again trying to get the point, but Minden handling. Minden hits into the net, and that's a point for Wahoo. Long rally. No, wait. It is reversed. Minden gets the point. It is Wahoo was in the net. The call from the down judge. No argument from Wahoo, and Minden will get the point. That is 8-4. Minden up. Servers across to the middle. Now dumping across is Wado and getting the point. It is. And Wado will go back to serve and down 5-8. Wahoo 5, Minden 8. And up and servers away. It's a good one. Minden is able to receive and go to the middle. Dug out by Wahoo. Wahoo will get the set and just one-handed across by the libero and getting the point. So somehow saving that was Elena, just taking a one-hand stab at it. It went into the middle of the court on the Minden side, but again, miscommunication on Minden, and two players knock into each other and the ball falls down on the Minden side. Now Wado serving again, servers across. On the back line now is Minden, but tapping it out across. It is long, and Wahoo gets the point. Wahoo is able to come back on a run, 3 points in a row, and it's close, 8-7. Minden up, 8, Wahoo 7. Wado still serving. After a couple dribbles, the serve is away. Libero handles it, an overpass. It's on the Wahoo side. Set by Wado. Smith hits it across, but it's up on the Minden side. Across there. Quickly dug. Able to hit it across. It was tipped by Minden and out. That is a point for Wahoo. Wahoo's tied it up. Just remember earlier it was 8-4. Now it is tied 8-8 here in set 4. Wahoo hoping to take this set 4 and force a fifth set. Now the serve is across into the net on the Minden side. Minden able to handle it though. Setter is out. Libero will bump set. On the Wahoo side, Smith strong hit, but able to keep it alive is Minden. Minden will just go middle. This time Libero bump set. And just hitting across to Smith, but on the wrong side of the antenna with the 2 hit. So it is a point for Minden. Minden up 9-8 here in the 4th set. Ready to serve. Minden has the serve and will serve it across. Into the net. Now we're back to 9. Tied at 9 between Wahoo and Minden. Here in the state championship final for Class C1 at the Bob Devaney Sports Center. It is McKenna Smith back to serve for Wahoo. Standing in the middle of the court, taking a few bounces, and now the serve is away. It's on the Minden side. Minden will go middle and long on the outer side. That's a point for Wahoo. Wahoo will take the lead, 10-9. Smith is still back to serve for Wahoo. Ready to go, serving quickly, getting some instructions from the coach, and now the serve is away. Diving save by Minden, but going to the middle now. Wahoo saves it. Wahoo bump set and just pushing it across now. Minden will set up. Minden will set up the attack to the outside. Block came late, somehow able to keep it up, but Wahoo not able to keep it across. That is a point for Minden. We're tied at 10 in set 4. Substitute in for Minden, and they will have the serve. Anderson serving for Minden. Taking a few dribbles and now running up to the line and serving. Just off the tape, but onto the Wahoo side. Wahoo will set up the attack into the block on the Minden side. Minden now will go middle. Tipped and down on the Wahoo side. Wahoo got a hand on it on the block, but wasn't able to keep it on the Minden side, and it falls for a point for Minden. Minden up 11-10. ready to serve. Dribbling, and now the serve is away. This one is on the Wahoo side. Back row attack to Smith. Smith hits it across. Dug by Minden. Minden will be on the outside. Hitting cross court. Dug by Wahoo with an overpass. Now it's on the Minden side, setting middle. Down the middle, but able to save it. Into the net, and point for Minden. So it was dug successfully by Wahoo, but then the ball came rolling into the net. Wade was not able to save it off the net, and that's how Minden got its point, taking a 2-point lead here in set 4. The serve is away by Minden and getting the ace. Went right down the line. 2 players from the Wahoo Warriors touched that one. Miss hit and out on Wahoo. Now Minden up 3-10. And serving is away. Down the middle this time, Wahoo able to handle. Setting to the outside, back on the Minden side. Minden will bump set and across the Wahoo. Wahoo will save that one and into the block. And down on the Wahoo side, that is a point for Minden. Coach is coming up, and Wahoo will take their last and final timeout on set 4. We'll take a timeout with them on Wahoo Area Broadcasting and BSD and Live.
At Medicine Man Pharmacy, we aspire to be the pharmacy provider confidently chosen by our clients for their family's everyday health needs because of our expertise, integrity, and honestly, consistently exceeding their expectations. Reliability, bright spot, value, integrity, community building, and so much more can be found at Medicine Man Pharmacy of Wahoo.
Stop at First Bank of Nebraska to get our new Wahoo Warrior branded debit card. Every transaction gives back to Wahoo Public Schools. All you need is a First Bank of Nebraska checking account and ask for the Warrior card. For more information, go to firstbankne.com. First Bank of Nebraska, serving our communities, investing in you. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Rivalry Apparel in Wahoo's excited to celebrate their 5th anniversary the month of October. Stop in to say hi to the Rivalry team or go to rivalryapparel.com now to get your gear for fall sports. Then be on the lookout for winter sports apparel for your favorite local teams and schools. Rivalry is open Tuesdays, Thursdays 10 to 6, Wednesdays, Fridays 10 to 5, Saturdays 9 to noon. Call 402-870-0780 for any questions. The team at Rivalry Apparel wants to help you have a winning season. We are your biggest fan.
We're back here live at the Bob Devaney Sports Center, where Minden Whippets have just taken the state championship in Class C1 over the Wahoo Warriors. Both teams are on the court now. We'll take it to the PA announcer here in a moment. For the Wahoo Warriors, will receive their runner-up medals. Great battle by Wahoo there to come back. As we said earlier, Minden had only lost 5 sets going into this championship match. Wahoo was able to take the 3rd set and hand them their 6th set of the season. But Minden came back strong in the 4th set, taking a lead of 25-12 and winning the 4th set. They've brought tables out to the center court with medals for both teams. Here in a moment, they'll be awarding the medals to the players for the Wahoo Warriors. Wahoo played the number 3 seed to start off this state championship bracket. Was able to win that one. Then they won in 5 sets yesterday against the number 2 seed, but falling here in the championship final against Minden in 4 sets. They just have the teams out on the court. The NSAA is giving some instructions to each side while we wait for the medal ceremony. We'll stay here for the medal ceremony for the Wahoo Warriors as they announce each player and the coaches. We'll join the PA announcer now. That was Sportsmanship Awards being awarded first. Both teams are still lined up on the back line of the court as they give out these awards for Class D and C sportsmanship. But now, here in a moment, we'll go back to the awards for the Wahoo Warriors, your runner-up state finalist.
Coach Katie Peterson and her assistants will present the silver medals. 22, Gracie Fairbanks. For these outstanding athletes and their team, here is the 2024 NSAA Class C1 State Volleyball Runner-Up Trophy. Congratulations, Wahoo Warriors!
And that will conclude our broadcast here from the Bob Devaney Sports Center as the Wahoo Warriors are your runner-up state finalists here in the Class C1 Championship Final. Minden did go on to win back-to-back for Class C1. Thank you again for joining us here on BSDN Live and Wahoo Area Broadcasting.